Hi guys, today we're going to talk about the balance of power and how currency strength creates every trend in the market. During this lesson, guys, I want to get into how to identify currency strength, what it means, and how you can use it. I don't just want you all to understand what currency strength is by definition. I want you to actually understand how to use it so that way it can be another tool in your toolbox. A clean trend has one simple cause. Trends are not random. They are direct results of a clear imbalance in the strength between two currencies. Okay. And when I say clear, you're going to understand in just a moment. But before we get into that, guys, let's get into how do we actually read these currency pairs that we talk about. Remember, when you're trading Forex, we're trading two currencies, one um, on the left side, one on the right side. One's your base and one is your quote. Okay. Think of every currency pair as a balance scale, okay, as a balance scale. So depending on how strong or not, how weak or not that currency is going to determine if it's a bullish move coming or a bearish move. The Forex market is always measuring one currency against another. Which side is stronger tilts the scale, and that tilt is going to give you the trend of whatever that currency pair is, okay? There are two sides of the scale. Remember, base and quote. The currency you are buying when the pair goes up, that is in this case going to be euro, EUR. And then your quote, the currency you are selling when the pair goes up. Okay. The currency you are selling when the pair goes up. Let's look at a few scenarios, and I'll give you this first one. Let's look at a few scenarios of how to truly identify just based off who's stronger or weaker, if the market will be bullish or bearish. If you have a strong base and a weak quote, your trend is going to be bullish. That currency pair should be going up or going higher. Okay. A strong base, but a weak quote. So it doesn't necessarily matter what the base is. The base could be AUD, the base could be GBP, right? If it's stronger than whatever's on the quote side, the trend is going to be bullish. Now let's talk about a weak base and a strong quote. If we have a currency pair where, let's say in this case, GBP is the base and USD is the quote. If the base is considered weak or it's the percentage is lower than the actual quote, then you're going to notice that this is going to be a downtrend or a bearish market. Okay. The market should be selling off at that point. So making sure you can identify as well as just remember based off that base and quote, you're going to know if it's bullish or bearish without hesitation. Okay. Or at least you should. Let's talk about when two currencies are literally strong. Both of them are strong. They've got the same amount of, the same percentage or around about in the same area. They've got the same amount of strength. If that's the case, you're going to be stuck in the middle of a tug of war. That's what makes that consolidation. Okay. If both sides have heavy and strong, neither can overpower the other. This is where that scale is going to balance out. You're going to have tight ranges, wicks everywhere, fake outs. It's just kind of crazy, right? These are the areas that you will normally see either your anchors or your A's and V's kind of forming. It just depends on what currency pair you're looking at. Okay. Then we have your weak currencies. So if you notice that both of the currencies that you're looking at are very weak, this is what makes that choppy market. Now, technically, this is still considered consolidation, but I want you to see the difference in between this and the last one. There's no real clean direction. There's random spikes and there's not even any news. It's just ugly. Now, in most cases, this will be untradeable because you're not able to really depict and determine what you're looking at. But if you're using structure with this, you should be able to see anything and still be able to pull off an actual movement or trade of to some degree. Okay. Now I want to get into Just making sure that you remember your rules. There are four key things that I want to make sure that you remember, okay? A strong base with a weak quote, that's going to give you your bullish market. A weak base with a strong quote, that's going to give you your bearish trend, okay? Two strong currencies is going to give you consolidation, and two weak currencies is going to give you a choppy, sloppy market, okay? Choppy, sloppy market. Having this in your toolbox of something you can pull out if you potentially want to um, get into a position and you just need another confluence just to confirm what you've already figured out based off market structure or whatever your strategy is. This is going to be one of those things that you're going to be able to pull out and it's going to be very useful. Okay. Most people understand this just by definition, but they don't know how to actually use it. Make sure that you tune into another video that I'll have explaining how to actually do it, and we'll go to fxblue.com and do it together. All right. If you have any questions, guys, make sure you reach out as always. If you don't have any questions for me, peace, love, chicken grease, and all the tacos you can eat. I will see you on the next session.